445,000 years ago. Humanity didn't yet know what civilization was. We lived in mud huts in a dark world. But then, the sky tore open. Beings arrived. Beings they taught us to call gods. They were neither a legend nor a product of myth. They were the ones who rewrote our history, the Anunnaki. They are inscribed on the ancient tablets of Sumer. Their traces are in every religion, every flood story. But were these entities truly an alien race, descending from the heavens? Or are they the greatest delusion ever created by the human mind? Tonight, we unlock the door to forbidden history. Get ready, because you'll never believe anything you see again. The story begins in Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, the Sumerians, those who bequeathed us writing, agriculture, and the calendar. And according to them, everything began thanks to a pantheon of gods they called the Anunnaki. The literal meaning, children of Anu, or princely seed. Anu was the sky god, the king and father of the gods. Those born from him descended to earth and laid the foundations of civilization. The two most important were Enlil, the god of air and order, and Enki, the god of wisdom and water. But these were not the easygoing deities of Olympus. They are described in the tablets as beings who ruled, raged, and punished. Why would such an ancient civilization name their gods those who came from the sky? And why does this story so closely resemble every other belief system? Now let's delve into the cracks of the story. When modern researcher Zecharia Sitchin retranslated the Sumerian tablets in his own unique way, he claimed to uncover a secret no one had seen before. According to him, the Anunnaki were not merely gods, they were aliens with advanced technology who came from a hypothesized 12th planet far beyond our solar system called Nibiru. The claim, Nibiru's atmosphere was failing, and their salvation lay in a single element, gold. They landed on Earth to mine gold to repair their atmosphere. The Sumerian texts speak of these alien gods, the Anunnaki, undertaking such a difficult task that it would lead to their own rebellion. Here, mythology transforms into space sci-fi. According to Sitchin, the lower-ranking Anunnaki, the Igigi, who were forced to mine the gold, revolted, and this revolt led to the very beginning of human existence, which is the focus of our next part. Was humanity an enslaved race created to solve the Anunnaki's gold problem? What do the tablets say about this? The Igigi revolt put the Anunnaki in a bind. Gold was needed, but the gods refused to work. The solution came from Enki, the god of wisdom and water, or, as Sitchin suggests, a master genetic scientist. According to the narrative on the tablets, the Anunnaki took an indigenous species on our planet, Homo erectus, and mixed their DNA with their own genetic code. An impossible leap for modern science. But the Sumerians called it the Lulu Amelu, or the primitive worker. They created a race that looked like them, but with less intellect, a docile race, us, modern humans, for one purpose only, to extract gold from the Earth's depths for the Anunnaki. The tablets describe this creation process in such detail that it's impossible to tell whether we're reading a creation myth or a record of a laboratory procedure. The race created by the Anunnaki became a problem. Humans multiplied, spread, and became too loud. Enlil, the god of order, grew disgusted with this new species. He decided to wipe out humanity. This is where we encounter the greatest mystery in ancient mythologies, the Great Flood, from Zeus Sudra in Sumer to Utnapishtim in Babylon, and of course, Noah in the Bible. All the stories align almost perfectly. Enlil planned for a colossal flood, triggered by the orbital passage of Nibiru, to cleanse the planet. However, Enki, taking pity on his own created primitive workers, warned Ziusudra and instructed him to build an ark. The gods were warring amongst themselves. One wanted to destroy us, the other protected us. Was this a divine conflict or alien politics? The flood ended. Humanity survived. The Anunnaki returned. But instead of using humanity directly as slaves, they established systems to govern them. They gifted us civilization. The Sumerians called this MEs. The MEs literally mean divine laws or protocols. However, Sitchin and other researchers claim these were actually data packets or sets of instructions containing the aliens' advanced knowledge and technology. Writing, agriculture, law, even the concept of kingship was passed down to human kings chosen by the Anunnaki. They designated regions among themselves to rule the world. Anu controlled the sky, Enlil the earth, and Enki the waters. Civilizations rose around the cities protected by these gods: Babylon, Eridu. They left, but they bequeathed their system of governance. So when and why did the Anunnaki leave? Sumerian records are unclear. Some theories say they completed their mission and departed as Nibiru moved away. But there is another, much darker theory. They never left. Conspiracy theorists claim that the Anunnaki continued to reside secretly among us. Some even suggest that they are shape-shifting reptilian aliens who passed on their genetic legacy to the elite families that have been secretly ruling the human race for thousands of years. Royal families, bankers, politicians. Allegedly, those carrying the Anunnaki bloodline are still continuing the system established by Enlil. A handful of beings controlling us. Is their goal still gold, or something far more precious? The human soul? The Anunnaki? They were the gods of Sumer. They were Sitchin's aliens. But above all, they are the biggest unanswered question in human history. Their legacy may live not only in ancient tablets, but also in our blood. Are we truly the descendants of the slave race created to mine gold? And is the 12th planet in the sky merely completing its orbit, ready to return one day? I leave the answers to these questions with you. Write your thoughts in the comments below. We will continue to investigate this forbidden history. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video.